Hey, good morning everyone. This is Misty here, and I'm here to share my design team project for Lindsey Z, Nevermore Creation 17. Uh, this is for the month of September. I'm really excited about this. I've had it done, but I kept going back and adding things to it. I know, and I know there's a lot more I want to add to it, but I probably shouldn't. So you will find Lindsey's links all down below. Her web page, her shop, anyway, her YouTube, her group. All of it is down below. You'll also find my links down below. My shop over on Facebook, Mac Jewelry. I believe it's just Mac Jewelry. I think so. Because this channel is Mac Jewelry and more. I think it's just Mac Jewelry. I should know this, right? I should. It's been a long day. I'm recording this in the evening. You're going to see it in the morning. So, and I'll probably still be kind of in the morning. So, yeah, you never know. Anyway, guys, you will find those links down below. Go over and check Lindsey out. Check out, her all of her videos. She's so inspirational. I mean, she's one of my favorite people. I love designing for her. She inspires me so much. So go over and check her out. Find us in my shop and other things in my shop. Yeah, check them out. So I did not count these pages. I don't know how many pages. It's one signature. It is sewn in. It is a cardstock fabric cover. I used Ethel's Farm digital kit, junk journal kit. And on the front here, you see this fabric here. I had hauled this. I got it from a garage sale, and I wanted to use that for this journal. So I put an image here on the front. Now this image is not from her digital kit, from Ethel's Farm anyway. She has a monthly subscription. If I remember correctly, it's $5 a month, and you get access to tons of public domain images. Vintage, gorgeous. Go get your subscription. Trust me, you are going to want to do this. So, and I'm going to be doing a lot of different things with the images, a lot of different projects to share with you guys. It's amazing. So go over, her links down below. Go over, get your subscription, $5 a month, tons and tons of images, vintage at that. So that is what that come from. I also embellished the front cover with some vintage jewelry. This here was an earring, so was this one. I used a doily and a fabric button. Here is, oh, here we go. Here is an earring here that I also used for the front cover as well. It ties with this lace that I think is just too flippin' cute. And when you open this up, this is what you get. You have a dangle here on the side here, and then in this pocket, you see one of her images there. I fold this over. I made a pocket. It's got some of this cute trim here. You get this little journal card. It's something I had in my stash and just thought I'd throw it in here. And then in the pocket you have recipes, like from a vintage recipe book. Both sides is recipes, and you get things like potato salad, which I don't need that recipe. I got Daddy's potato salad. You got boiled dressing, French dressing, how to make mayonnaise, lettuce rolls, on and on and on. I wanted that for in this journal. So here is one of the front images. Beautiful. I love this. This was different for me, but I absolutely loved creating with this journal. You have a ruffle here. You have a dangle here. Now all of these dangles come from vintage jewelry. I tore them apart and used them as little bead dangles throughout this journal. Let me, whoa, hang on. I've got my camera set differently, you guys, because it keeps falling off my mic stand. So there that is. And then you turn it. Some tea-stained paper. I added some vintage scraps here on the side. Whoa, hello. Just to give it a little texture and all. I really like doing that. Here is from a page from the vintage cookbook, and then you turn it, and this is a clear pocket. And where is you open it up, and then this is a journal card that I made. It's collaged with some vintage stuff, and then you have a recipe. There you go. You have a recipe right there, and then it just slides back in its pocket. There we go. And then back here you have a tag that has another recipe on it, and this one is for old-fashioned noodles. So, and I picked recipes that I really enjoy and I love making for the holidays and just for every day, and homemade noodles is one of them. So, but this is not the recipe I use. I use a family recipe. So, another one of the images from the kit. You have this beautiful green trim, another bead dangle, some ruffle here, fabric ruffle that I made. Here is a pocket I made on this bag, and on the inside is more recipes here that I tucked in there. This image here is another image from Lindsey's vintage image subscription. And then here is a pocket here. There's nothing in that pocket, so when you turn it, there is that bag. And some more tea-stained paper. Here is a library card, and it is on with just a paper clip, and it has a dangle on the side. And this is an envelope here that is empty. And here's another one of the images from our vintage image subscription, and one of the images from our kit. Here is a pocket that I made that has recipes on it as well, and then a tag here that I made that has recipes, and I don't think that opens up. Does that open? Oh yeah. And that the recipe is on this, excuse me, for Christmas cookies. And then this opens up and has the rest of the instructions there. I used a page out of a book that I also got from Lindsey here a few months ago. I had got them, and I'm finally using them more now than what I was, so I thought that would be fitting for in here, since, you know, everything, you know, tomatoes and stuff. I love gardens, and so I thought this would be perfect. And this is parsley. So, more tea-stained paper, another image from her kit. Some more ruffle here with this beautiful image of this rooster. Here is a couple images of berries. And this is, oh, that's berries too. It's berries. It's from an old book. Here is, I thought a to-do list would be perfect for in here. And then you lift it up and you can see the image there, and you can write on the back. Has another dangle on this lace here. You turn it, here's some journaling spots here. And then this is just a glassine bag. that I had gotten. Where'd I get that? I got something from somebody and they sent that, so I just left it like it was in case you want to do whatever you want with it. And then some more recipes from the vintage recipe book that I got. And it just slides and hangs over the side just like that. And you turn it. Another ruffle here. More of Lindsey's Digis. I absolutely love them. Here is another pocket that's made with the recipe book. And it has, you know, some pie crust, butterscotch pie. I thought that would be cool to put in here. And then this here is grape nuts southern pie. And it was handwritten. And then pumpkin bread on the back. I'm not a pumpkin person, so I know there's a lot of people that is. So that is a handwritten recipe. It just slides in this pocket. Here is some more recipes here. There's soft custard and fruit whip. A piece of vintage ledger that I had, and I just put on this page so you can journal, with a burlap tab and another dangle here. Some more vintage paper on the tea stain just to give it a little texture, and I added a little piece here too. I love this page. So pretty. It has some ruffle here, and then this is a book page. I just put some of that vintage ledger there so you could journal. I just need 1 minute to get a drink, you guys. I'm still not 100% from being sick, but I'm getting there. So, here's a recipe for breakfast bacon, scalloped ham and potatoes. I love that. So many awesome recipes in here. Some more of Lindsey's Digis and some of that green trim. Here is just a fancy bit I put here. This is on an envelope, and is it sealed? No, it's a pocket, so you can stick. We'll take this card, so you can put, you know, journal card or whatever in that pocket. Also has a burlap tab with a bead dangle here. And then this opens up and you have a pocket here to put what you want. You can journal here, and here is a pineapple cake, and it even has the icing recipe here. So, and then that part of Lindsey's digital kit there. Tea stained paper, some more recipes. You're going to find a lot of recipes in this book. And that's what I was going for. I wanted it to be a recipe memory book. I know I have a notebook that I keep all the recipes that I've tried and the family love, and I make them for holidays and just special occasions, and then just whatever, you know, I keep in a notebook. I need to make me a recipe book. That is on my list. This has a bead dangle on this burlap tab. Some more of the vintage ledger on the tea stained paper, and Lindsey's Digi here. And I think if you write on that, it'd be perfect. You can still see it. Absolutely loved working with this. I love this page here for some reason. I'm not a yellow person, but I do like this page. I have some green lace here, some more of the recipe book, and you have lamb or mutton broth recipe. You have cream of tomato and poached egg. Well, you can't see the poached eggs. Probably on the other side you could. And then whatever that is. I don't know what it is. More of that vintage ledger. Just add a little texture. Now this is a pocket, and does this come down? Let me see, I think it does. Yeah. and it is a fold down, and it says you're on your own diet notes. So, and then it is a tuck here, so you can stick something in there, right there, and it's a pretty big pocket. So, and then you turn the page. Oh, no, turn the page, Misty. I love this page. I really do. And then this is the other part of that glassine bag. And it just has a vintage envelope. And this is a little note from, I forget what year. I can get it out. Let me see, does it say? It doesn't say, but I thought I would throw that in there. I had it for a while, and I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool to put in there. And it definitely has no date on the envelope. Nope, it has no date, but it's from Atlanta, Georgia. And then you just fold it over. The original tape that was on it, still on it. And then you turn it, and I just Mod Podged this vintage ledger on there so you could write on there if you wish to. Tea stained paper. Here is a little tag, and it has Martha Washington pie. Oh wow, 1 egg, half a cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of flavoring. Add 1.5 cups of flour, with which is shifted 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Bake in 2 layers in hot oven. That's what it says. Don't know, but there it is. You have a burlap tab, and another dangle here. I love this page here too. Here is, this come from one of the books that I got from Lindsey. Absolutely cool. I love this. A big bookmarker, and this has beef pepper cups, Hungarian beef rolls, and beef patties with tangy sauce. I don't know what the date is on this, but it come out of the book. So, I thought I would make a tag out of it. Throw it in here. Some more ruffles there. Here's another vintage ledger for that extra texture. I really love doing this, and I got this idea from Abby Henderson from Purple Cottage Crafts. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome like that. There's the other side of that book page. I did a piece of vintage paper here so you can journal there as well. Another little bead dangle with a tab. Here is a little tuck. This is from Lindsey's Vintage Image Club as well. I made a little tag, collaged a tag, and just stuck it in there. And then here is some more recipes from the vintage book. And it just goes back in this bog. Okay, I love this pocket. Oh, it has numbers on it. Look at that. I collaged this and made a little pocket. This has Devil Foods cake recipe here, and then a pocket there. And this has what recipe is that? Apple butter spiced on there, handwritten, and then drop dumplings on the other side. So I thought that was pretty cool to add in there. And the envelope, I got this idea from Joey. You guys know Joey. If you don't, she is one of my featured channels that I have here. And so is Lindsey. Lindsey's one of my featured channels. And I think Abby is. I'll have to look and make sure. So there is that pocket. Here's another bead dangle. It's green trim. One of Lindsey's digis. This is just a book page. I put some of that vintage ledger on it. some more tea stained paper. This is the last page, and it has a tab and a bead dangle, and then you turn it. There's the back side, and then you have a pocket here just like the front, and it has just some journaling here, and it tucks in here, and then on just like the front you have a little bead dangle here. So that, and then you just tied up this pretty ribbon right here, this lace. And that is my DT for Nevermore Creation 17. Lindsey, go check her out, you guys. She's absolutely amazing, and I'm just so excited of the things that she's doing and the direction she is going with her digitals, with her webpage, all of that. She's absolutely amazing. So go check her out. If you are interested in this journal, it will be in my shop, link down below. Thank you guys again for being here, for checking out my project. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I cannot wait to get started on my next one, which I have no idea what it is. No idea. I don't know. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a great day. I'm off here. As always, goodbye. God bless. And I'll see y'all again soon.